Hi, I'm Rhian, a Cyanotype artist, and let's do some experiments.
This video is just following my process for a little project I think I want to do called Hidden Textures. And this one is a bridge that's over a river near here, and I really liked the look of this. I don't know whether it's the paint peeling or some lichen or something had grown on on the side of the bridge, and so I took quite a close-up picture of this lichen by here. And then I thought, oh, I could do that as my first layer and then bleach it and then coat that in Cyanotype again and then print the bridge over the top and see how that looks. One of the first cyanotypes I had done was using some lace, and then I placed a picture over the top, and I really liked the effect of that. So I'm kind of hoping to get something similar from this. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. So I'm just going to make this layer, black and white, my texture layer with a new adjustment layer, and invert to get the negative with another adjustment layer. And then we're just going to flip the layer horizontally, ready for printing. And now I'm just going to try another adjustment layer and see if adjusting the levels does anything. So I'm just going to set the levels to 2.2. Originally it looked really white, and so that would let a lot of blue through, so it would be a really dark print. I don't really want that as my texture level layer. Tonally I think it looks quite nice now. It's got some dark bits, got some lighter bits, so I'm hoping this will make a good texture layer. Time to print the negative. I really like this zoomed in thing portion of the image. I might just print this off, I don't know. So yeah, that's if I scale it to fit the paper, I kind of prefer this. I think I'm going to print that. I think I'll print one of each. I'm going to print one of each. Let's print this and give it a go. I'm going to print on Q-Connect acetate, and then I'm going to use Daler Rowney watercolour paper for the prints. So now I'm going to edit the negative for the top layer for the bridge, and it's going to be the same process that I use for everything to create new adjustment layers for everything. The black and white, the inversion, and then flip it. Lovely bit of texture on that already. I really love this, how it came out. It looks like coral under the water, so I don't know, I kind of like this as a print as it is, to be honest. We'll see. And then this is the original one that I wanted to do, which wasn't zoomed in. I took a lot of washing to clean this one, I don't know why. I do really love the effect of it though. The texture is beautiful. And then I had a day of bleaching loads of different prints. So there's loads of prints going on. I did try and edit those ones out. I do love the bleaching process. I do love when it gets to this purple colour. And it's really hard to get out just in time to keep it that purple because it kind of keeps processing. You've got to wash it really, really well to stop it processing. Yeah, I find I always miss the mark on getting that like perfect purple. I need to kind of learn how to time it sort of like 30 seconds before it goes, and then it can keep processing whilst I'm washing it. Anyway, that's a whole other video, right? In case you're wondering, I bleached a picture of the bridge because I wasn't happy with the print, and not to waste it, I thought I would try the other way around and print the texture on top of the bridge and see how that goes. Also, I didn't bleach them completely yellow because I'm not toning. It's just going to be a layer underneath, and I thought that keeping that little bit of colour still in it helped create the texture look a bit deeper, so that's why I didn't tone them completely yellow. And now it's time to see if my idea worked out. I'm kind of okay when accidents happen because I think they look pretty cool as well. That's why I like Cyanotype, because you can have an idea of what it's going to turn out like, but you never know exactly. And it's never quite what's in your head, and I quite like that because I wouldn't consider myself a perfectionist, but I'm not an artist because I just can't get what is in my head out onto paper. I am loving this mottled effect already, so I can't wait to see how this is going to look when it's all washed and had a bit of peroxide. I could have washed that a bit more, I think, but I was really desperate to get in the peroxide. But it has given a really lovely texture to the bridge, and like the concrete on the bridge. I don't know, we'll see when it's dried and scanned. This one I don't think looks as good at the moment, but you know, we'll see when it's washed. I really liked the zoomed in version of this lichen or moss or peeling paint. I don't know what it was. I really liked the bigger version in the original print. And I think I'm liking the full picture one actually. It kind of gives me like moon texture vibes, this one. I'm not wasting time with this one. This was the one where I printed the texture on top of the bleached print of the bridge, and you cannot see the bridge. And so that did not work. This is the picture with the zoomed in lichen moss stuff, and I do like it, especially on the concrete. I think it gives it a really good kind of realistic tone that is missing from the sort of flatter like basic Cyanotype. But I really like it. Maybe not so much in the sky, it just looks like the moon is really big behind it or something, so I don't know. But yeah, I'm quite happy with that. And I'm really happy with this print, apart from I didn't line up the acetate negative very well, and so it's got this like weird band at the top. The Q Connect acetate does have a little paper rim across the top, and you can take that off, and it's kind of good for the printer because the printer thinks it's pulling through paper, so I get why it does that, and there are pluses to that. But yeah, this image just looks really old for the rest of it. So if I manage to just line it up properly or do it on some different acetate, I think it looks really good. It does kind of match the scene. I don't know, I'm really happy. I think it does convey what I was trying to convey, maybe even a bit better than what I expected. I think it's nice to put that other layer of a bleached or toned Cyanotype underneath. I've tried tricolour Cyanotypes before, and when I first started doing Cyanotypes, I went straight into doing tricolour. I was like, yeah, I must try this. I'm not in a rush to do that again. I much prefer this kind of blending layers rather than trying to achieve a realistic looking colour picture with Cyanotype now. But yeah, super happy. Hope you're not bored. See you next time.